approaching the second game from a position of uncertainty. Draw first up, so they are still in charge of their own destiny as they hit this, the pivotal match. Brazil looking at a pivotal game. Second game in the group so often is.
Yeah, Peter, and the mood in the stadium very much suggests that now is the time to kick on and ensure that 3 points are added to their opening one. Not a time for holding back. They can instead make a statement here, telling...
And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marquinhos. And here's Paqueta. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Paqueta. Moved on forwards. A little off target. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
And he's found a way past. Lovely bit of skill. First quarter of an hour gone. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He's shifting through the gears. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha played out to the left flank. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Marquinhos picks it up now. Lucas Paqueta. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aim forwards. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That's the keeper's ball. Etienne. Isidore. Tries a deft little ball. He's in plenty of space here. Gets a good foot in there. Bruno Guimaraes. Played towards the other side. Bremer. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Alexandro looking to hit the byline here. And here's Rafinha. Takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Etienne. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? He's overhit it, and it's out of play. There is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're underway again.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Good ball, good take. Isidore! Could be danger here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Etienne. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bruno Guimaraes. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Clears it away. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that could set him on his way. Isidore. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bremer gets good distance on it. That's good running with the ball. He has found the way through. Now it's Rafinha. He shoots! This time surely! Yes! Rafinha duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Etienne. Isidore. Very nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's run loose here and claimed it back swiftly. Rafinha. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. A heavy challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
all square again into the dying minutes. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Rafinha. Danilo. That's tidy. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil can... And another try! Can he... Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has been knocked clear. Brazil are out. And that means there is no place for them in the knockout stage. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this is the danger of short group stages. If momentum isn't quickly gained, elimination stares you in the face, and it's happened.
And so, to avoid defeat is to go through. Every reason here for them to believe, but this has got to be done. Scotland looking to finish the job here. To do so with appropriate style, Jim.
Well, Peter, this has nothing to do with good fortune now. This team is here on merit, and if they can sustain their level of performance, it's hard to see anything other than the right conclusion to this group stage. However, and I have to address the other potential outcome and remind everyone that concentration has to be their best player for the duration, or else.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Robertson, driven forward, caught offside that time. Unahi. Cross from Hakimi. It's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. It's crossed into the middle. Clearly not happy with that. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And he's there to clear it. That'll be a throw. Mazraoui puts them all in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. decent enough try.
Unahi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Riyad. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Unahi. Ainawi. And it's Mazraoui. Scotland so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. McGinn. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Riyad. Diop shifted upfield. Up towards the front line. Riyad gets over and intercepts. Hakimi aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Riyad. Riyad, gently done. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Christie. Showing good feet. That's an imaginative pass. Mazraoui with the clearance. Christie, and can he finish it? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. So what can they make of this? Scotland only needing a draw to go through as things stand. El Ainawi. And it's Amrabat. Have it back and can go again. McTominay. Robertson. McGinn. McTominay. McLean. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Scotland, so both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi. Morocco can make their change now with a break in play. And it's Christie. McLean. McTominay. Great chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Unahi, gently done. Hakimi shifted upfield. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Aim forwards, and he's there to clear it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good take, and is he in? Christie. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Unahi played out towards the right wing. So who's he picking out? Across it goes. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Morocco making consecutive changes here. Morocco.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Great ball if he can get there. Unahi. And they can counter here. Little doubt, that is a foul. He is going into that little black book. And they've got rid. Does really well to win the ball there. Played in with purpose.
Well,
there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Christie.
Scotland clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries to get it clear. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Scotland are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. Is onto it in a flash. Patterson wins the duel this time. And he's picked out the run. Hakimi. Now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
So much time. Real chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Riyad. Hakimi. Riyad. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength, and have all the essentials to go on a lengthy cup run. It's all looking pretty good for them.
The United States are single-minded as they approach the second group game. There can be no compromise. Lose first up, and the obligation to win is intensified. They must get this one right. The United States faced here with what can already be a make-or-break game.
Well, it doesn't have to be doom and gloom simply because you've lost one game. That can be rescued quite quickly here, with a great chance of turning fortunes round and lifting spirits and just creating much more optimism. And they can still emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
And already we're underway here. Physical challenge. Volpato. Over to the left. Can he latch on to this? Volpato. Krustic. Volpato. Oh, sweet feet. Krustic. Australia starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Richards aim forwards. The United States do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Volpato. Now that's well seen too. Ream.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Adams. And it's McKennie. 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 That's where. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. McKennie. Roldan. Where played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Krustic. And it's played forward. Where? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in a great position. And a chance! Cleared without complication.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
McKennie. Richards. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Suter. Adams. He can run onto that. Where? Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Volpato. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get onto this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Volpato. Volpato! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Time to deliver. Lovely feet. Volpato. Here comes the cross. Ream clears it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The United States, well, despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Does really well to win the ball there. Throw it. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Substitution for United
crossed into the middle. Cleared away.
Australia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
McKennie. Robinson. Richards. Ream. Adams. Richards. Richards. Forwards and with intent. Suter. Hrustic. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roldan. Pulisic. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Ream. Ream, gently done. McKennie. And it's Robinson. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Suter. Volpato. And that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Substitution for United States. Number 20. Coming on the field.
Rostic. Oh, it's played into the area. That's an excellent interception. Pulisic. Roldan. Roldan. Adams. And they've got a throw. A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Substitution.
Australia opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Wins the duel this time. Played back to the goalkeeper. McKennie. Robinson. He came in hard, very hard. He's in plenty of space here. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Australia have reclaimed it. Clipped into space. And he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Australia are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Suter shifted upfield. Ah, he's given it away. He's through here. And it's made its way to him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substitution for United States. Number 15. Coming on to replace him is
Final seconds, this has to be it. Irankunda with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Driven forward. Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
substitution for United States. Number 26. Coming on the field is number 7.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
The United States can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So a genuine sense of drama here, a pivotal game, offering the chance to seal progress from the group stage, and an opportunity also to set the tone for the knockout stage to come. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's having a shot! We've got a goal! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
After 3 minutes
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Goulet. Bardakci, gently done. Celik, now he's off and running. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Almiron. Great chance! Carvecci. Moved on forwards. Gul. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gomez has a look and plays it forward. Turkey suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Danger averted for now. Yilmaz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. Almiron. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Shot! Celik. Almiron. Almiron carries the ball down the right. Paraguay opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Oh, nice touch. Kukçu. 15 minutes till half-time. Turkey have to win if they're to make it. Demiral. Kukçu. Carvecci. Now he's got space here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Goulet. And it's Celik. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. We expected better, and so did he. Yilmaz. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Arda big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Aim forwards. Çalhanoğlu. And they've got rid. Turkey keep the ball, but... And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So 45 minutes from now, we will have a much clearer picture of it all.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Moved on forwards. Demiral. Wins the duel this time. Badaxi. Gomez. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Clearly not happy with that. Turkey still this single goal behind. Kukçu. Badaxi. Demiral. Quality ball. Now that's well seen too. Gomez. Pinged towards the front line. Yilmaz. Defending was strong and firm.
Turkey really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a throw-in. Turkey are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 8. Coming on to replacing is...
That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And reclaimed it in a trice. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for
But
Turkey.
there's going to be another change here.
Number 21. Coming on the field is... Number 7.
That's really well manoeuvred. And back to the goalkeeper. Out for a throw. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Yildiz. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Goal. Nice interception, well timed.
Turkey truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Gomez, early ball out from the back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 9. Number 2. Coming on the field Number 26. Number 18. Substitution.
Clears it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Showing good feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. A chance to play it in. Point blank header! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paraguay are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He is onto it in a flash. Çalhanoğlu, Takfeci, a reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Almiron. He's found a way through. Deftly away. Kukçu forwards and with intent. That is a brilliant interception. That's been drilled forward. And there goes the final whistle. Turkey perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.